Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back. Boop.
Welcome
to another episode of the Where's My 40 podcast. Jay's here. Soundman's here.
Yeah.
Nina's here. And James is back.
my boy.
If you didn't know, Courtney's not here. Courtney is working for the white man right now.
No, say what he said.
He is working for that orange motherfucker.
No, say it like you said.
He out here listening to Trump's head ass.
There we go.
There
we go.
He is
as told by the man himself.
being all he can be in the army.
Nah, that nigga at work. He getting it.
He said we ain't gonna give him too much credit.
Yeah, he getting it, money, bro.
You know, how y'all living though, man? How y'all been? It's been a week, man. How y'all doing? We don't have 40s right now. But hey, hold on. If you guys didn't know,
Special edition still out here.
if you want, we still got these stickers. So we
ain't
can just
finished
zoom in on that. Ain't nothing in there.
You got a little swig in there.
You know, I ain't drinking that.
I was about to say it's over with now.
It's done. But y'all
That
can
shit
get
might
these.
still be good, bro.
If y'all
Try it.
want something like this, we can send it
Top
to
it
you.
off.
Remember, send it. The first person to send 100, the 100th like we get
100 like.
on the YouTube video gets one of these guys
Hey.
for your own personal use.
Like
And be
that.
on the lookout for them around the city too. Random spots around the
Yes.
city. Same deal.
For sure. By the way, subscribe to the Apple Podcast, subscribe to the YouTube, subscribe to the Spotify,
Spotify.
wherever you get your
Everything.
podcast from. Make sure you guys go
Everywhere.
check that out. You know, now that we're done shamelessly plugging our podcast, guys,
to.
Yes,
you
sir.
know, the world is an interesting place right now. I'm gonna tell you. You know, last week it seemed like it was gonna be a slow week for a lot of the news shit.
Yeah.
You know, and then the shit turned up by last Wednesday. It was over.
It's 2020 still.
That's every week.
You know what I'm
Bruh,
saying?
like,
It's gonna be some like
Are we in the
turn up.
apocalypse?
I think so.
we might be in the end times.
It's not looking
This
good.
might be revelation.
It's bad. It's real bad right now, man. Y'all saw the George Floyd video, right?
Yes.
Yep.
Not the original one, but I'm talking
body
about
camera.
the before the exclusive footage released by the Daily Mail.
He was so stressed.
Yeah.
Now, if for the viewers that don't know, the Daily Mail released a exclusive video of it was like an 8.5 minute video, I think, of what happened prior to George Floyd getting his life sucked away from him, essentially.
Yep.
Right? And it was a really interesting video. It was tragic, but there were so many layers to that video, and I know you guys saw it. I want to hear what you guys think about that, man.
Man.
PTSD.
Yeah.
He was
What do you
telling,
mean?
He was telling the cop, I've already been shot by the cops.
He's on.
He was
They
having
did say that.
flashbacks because dude came up to the car with the
With a
gun
gun
pointed
already
at him.
out. Yeah.
So if somebody come up to the car, you've already been shot. Like you're gonna think
Even
about
if you
that.
haven't been shot. You
Right,
know what I'm
you-
saying?
right,
I'm a
right.
citizen and this guy's coming up to my car with a strap already pulled. Like,
Right.
it's horrible.
You're gonna get you gonna be scared. And then it was almost like he was having an anxiety attack.
Absolutely.
Yeah, no, it's true. It's true, man. Like, it was such a. Ooh, how do I word this, man?
I feel like everything after that initial encounter is null and void. I think that's why we don't need police officers to do so much for people. Like we
Right.
shouldn't have police officers dealing with people with obvious mental health issues and other issues. Like they're not trained to do that.
Nah.
They're trained, pull a trigger. If I tell you to do something, go do it.
Right.
Like he was not equipped to deal with that. Now, with that being said, he's still guilty, you know what I'm saying, for what they did, but I just think we be asking too much for police officers, man.
Yeah, it's weird, right? Because we saw. If you guys have watched this video, if you haven't, I would encourage you to check that out because it's not the horrific video. So it's not, PTSD. It's not anxiety inducing. It's in a different
Not in
way.
the same
not
way,
in
right?
like
Yeah.
watching somebody die.
Yeah.
You're just simply watching an encounter escalate on a consistent basis
But
for
knowing
about
the
9
end,
minutes.
knowing the
You know
end
what
goal,
happens.
exactly. Like I think that's what's so distressful. I'm like, I know how this shit ends, and like, I'm watching it happen. You know what I'm saying?
No,
I
absolutely.
can't stop it. Like
Now, what I saw was a guy, to your point, who was clearly scared to death.
absolutely.
And I'm gonna be real: the police pulling up to your window with the gun already drawn is ridiculous as hell.
Hell yeah.
What he said was, what did he say? Like, roll your window down, put your hands on the steering wheel, right? This nigga George Floyd opens the door, panicked.
He's scared.
When I watched this video, I saw a lot of things, and I'm trying to figure out a way to say this in a way that's responsible because I know we have some listeners that aren't black, and this is not the most in-house conversation ever. But we gotta be authentic. I am kind of sick of seeing black folks go through certain things and we end up dead and we're 100% in the right. But I'm so sick of us being dead right. You get what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
Like here we are, we're in these situations, we end up dead. We right. It shouldn't have went that way. But we don't make it. I hate seeing us dead right. Like he's absolutely right. There's no reason on God's green earth that George Floyd should have been murdered on that day. 'Cause that's what it was. We got to stop calling it killed. He was murdered. Mm-hmm. He was murdered in the street, right? As a black man who's trying to who would like to, see us like not die. I understand there's certain things we shouldn't do. And this is like in the risk of me sounding like the most Uncle Tom nigga of all time, but it's like I don't think it is. It's just preservation. Like
I would play the game better. Sometimes
I hated seeing that police says put your hands on the steering wheel, roll the window down, you open the door and try to get out. Wild. Step one, I wouldn't have done that. I don't know if you guys would have done that, but that would have been something that I would have been that's not a move I would have made. That didn't help you.
But
right?
he was scared to death.
I understand that, but listen, I'm a police, and let's say I don't know you, but the backstory is, that cop that did kill him did know him.
You know his
to be fair, he already didn't like this nigga.
Yeah.
But let's just say, I don't even want to give him benefit of the doubt on that level, but I ain't even gonna do that because that'll be irresponsible on some real shit. Yeah. But you ask someone to do something. Sound man's got his ringtone on because you already know.
They might not even heard it.
Sound man.
I already heard that.
But you ask somebody to comply, they do something that's opposite. And when you look at that entire video, I would not call George Floyd compliant. I probably wouldn't. They try to put him in the car. He says I'm not I'm
claustrophobic.
I'm claustrophobic. And he says, I'm gonna go in. And then, he obviously he's a pretty large dude.
For sure.
And it seemed to me that it was a combination of a couple things that led to his murder. It seemed that they were obviously did not value the lives of black people. And it seemed on top of not valuing the lives of black people, they also were really irritated by this nigga and just didn't give a fuck and just didn't like this nigga.
Yeah.
That's what seems like what really happened. It wasn't just like, when you see like these like reactionary police shootings where someone's like coming at you and they shoot this nigga like 15 times on some bullshit, Hell, Zimmerman's shit he's not a cop, but Zimmerman's shit was some reactionary shit. He was getting his ass whooped. He reacted like a scared nigga and just started. She didn't even get his gun out his holster. He just kept pulling the trigger. He was a scared ass nigga.
Right? Trayvon Martin was beating his ass.
Because he was beating the shit out of him. Yes. He was beating his ass. He was acting like a scared nigga. And when I saw the Floyd video, the pretext Floyd video, it was like, oh, I don't see niggas that were scared. These niggas had control the entire time. They just wanted him dead. Yeah. It wasn't out of fear. This was out of premeditation.
He was giving them problems.
This is pure irritants. This is pure, I don't give a fuck about you and I want to hurt you and I happen to kill you.
Yeah, I think it was
and
just
they did kill him.
It was annoying. It's like, I want this to stop. And because he is a black man, I'm willing to go to further lengths to make this stop than
Absolutely.
I would somebody else.
And when you saw that, did he look well to y'all?
I mean, he wasn't the most coherent, but I don't want to paint the picture that compliance and coherence are thresholds for not having your life taken.
Absolutely not.
I just feel like he was petrified.
Yeah. And I agree, and I'm with you. That's why I want to tread lightly. This is not in any way saying that if you don't do what the cop says, but you've clearly posed no threat to you or other people, that you should be murdered. Just because you didn't listen does not mean you should be murdered. All. That's ridiculous. I'm only saying knowing the circumstance from a black perspective and understanding how to police, specifically us.
I just think
we have this much room for error, right? And when we exercise, if we exercise the capacity of this much, there's a good chance we get murdered.
But again, like well, we even talked about this. Even when you do everything right, like look at Philando Castile.
Correct.
Like,
That's a great example.
You still end up dead by the hands of police. So I think at this point in time, we're not even the X factor because we've seen the whole, the whole differences of okay, he'll do something right.
Yeah.
This guy, he may have been a little bit out of pocket, but he still didn't deserve to have his life taken.
No.
Oh, this young lady answered the door at nighttime because she thought somebody was trying to break in. Like, it doesn't really matter.
It doesn't.
You know what I'm saying?
It doesn't.
But black lives just aren't valued. And I feel like whether you're kneeing on somebody or you're shooting them through their blinds at their house, if their life had value, you wouldn't take any of those steps. You know what I'm saying?
No.
It's the same thing for me.
No, I agree. You probably wouldn't, and you definitely wouldn't take those steps. If you valued, or hell, if it's not even that you valued, if you felt like this could really fuck your life up. If you let's be real, these niggas know, these white cops know in the back of their head, look, I could probably get away with this. It's the word of an erratic George Floyd versus mine. Oh shit, they got a video. And then that ruined his life. If there'd been no video, there wouldn't be anything.
Or had George Floyd not died, say the officer kneeled on his neck for however long he did, but George Floyd still survived. Still a horrible situation.
Terrible.
Should not have happened.
Correct.
We wouldn't have heard nothing about it.
Nope.
No,
that's a great point.
It's the fact that we literally saw this man live his last 30 minutes of life on camera in front of our eyes, and he didn't make it on the other side. Like, it's just really wild to me.
No, I totally agree, man. So what do we make of that video? Is that video even worth people seeing? Or do you think that video will just be used in the agenda, obviously the white agenda to, further use it to dehumanize us and show us why he's supposed to have been murdered?
Hell yeah, that's what they do. Right. Well, he wasn't doing this. He didn't comply. He was trying to get out the car. So the fuck what?
They definitely have more to gain than the George Floyd does for this.
No, absolutely. It looked. It's fucked to say. It looked better for the movement, so to speak, for that first video to be out, not the second.
Right.
And
I don't think it hurts it, but it doesn't help it. You know what I'm saying? It's like
it could hurt it depending on who gets it and who tries to spin it and who believes it.
I think that it doesn't change the fact that this man still lost it. I think the hard facts are still there. Yeah. This just paints more of the background surrounding the situation. So to me, it adds to the unfortunates because you can see, like, come on, man. Like there was 1,000,001 ways you could have handled this situation.
Right. And that's the thing, and this is why you want, more diverse policing of the community, because as a black cop, if it were me, I'd be irritated with this nigga. Like, let's be clear. I'd be like, yo, this nigga, God damn, I don't want to do this. It would have never escalated to nothing close to me,
especially
taking your life. And I know you. It's like, bro, like you need, like,
come on, George. What's going on?
And what I hate about that video is that they patted him down so many times by so many officers and said, nothing. Hey, he's clean. There's nothing you can hold him on. He wasn't under arrest. Because not one time in that video did they say he was under arrest. They were trying to detain his ass, and they killed him trying to detain him?
They could have set him on the curb, bro.
Exactly. Everything was escalation from jump. Everything, like nothing was done. Like, hey, man, you okay? Like I just want to talk to you. I saw you sitting here in the car. Let's talk about it. Gun drawn. Hey. Hands on the steering wheel. What you doing? Get out. I'm putting you in cuffs. Like everything. And somebody who's already on edge, how do you think they're going to react to that?
Right.
Who's been shot by the police before?
Like, come on.
I mean,
but they don't care.
That's what exactly. And that's the thing. It's the humanity. Now, when they put on the shirt, it's us versus them. Instead of this is somebody who I'm trying to protect, I'm trying to have an interaction with, make sure they're okay. I automatically perceive them as a threat, something that needs to be done away with.
No, it's absolutely correct. I mean, what do we do? Dude, how do we, I feel like when you look at the internet, when that video came out, all this, all these reactions and things came out. I'm glad we could come out here and talk about it. But, I just hope we are able to not let that video be something that's, hey, see, he deserved it, type thing that, all these white folks try to do. And I don't, obviously he didn't. It's just like, damn, like, I just hate because I know the society we live in, and being black means if you are to be wronged or be be looked at, have what white people did to be admitted as wrong, it has to be almost a perfect circumstance.
Absolutely.
It can't be a circumstance where they can find a way, which is why, you got the kings of the world. It's like, we're not going to fight back. We're not going to give them an opportunity to see. Well, one of the reasons at least.
Right.
To make it so that, we're a part of the problem as well. Look at them.
Fighting back,
beating his ass because niggas would
Kicking
beat
dogs
niggas would be beating the
on.
hell out of beating niggas up if niggas was fighting back for real. But it's just tough, and I just don't like seeing us be in the right, but be in the right in the wrong way.
I think
and
dead
end up
wrong
murdered.
is. I mean,
Dead
dead
wrong.
right. Dead right is a really good way to say.
Yeah,
that.
just dead
You know what I
right,
mean?
and that sucks. All right, so to a little political, some political topics are happening right now. And this was kind of funny because Joe Biden is back in the news again. If you guys must know, for ridiculous comments on race. And I have a link here, and this link, I believe, is from Politico.
Is that a Hispanic website?
It might be, but it was via Yahoo News, so who knows, really.
I think that's just Yahoo's political.
Is it?
Politico, underlay malaki.
Joe Budden. I mean, Joe Budden. Joe Biden.
If Joe Budden was running for president, that shit would be wild, nigga. That shit would be. I'd vote for him over Kanye.
Over Kanye, yes.
Absolutely.
Because there's a lot of niggas I vote over Kanye.
Absolutely.
Like,
Nigga,
my dog Pablo.
Yeah, I'm about to say I vote for fucking Pablo
Pablo 2020.
over Kanye.
Hey, that nigga Pablo, everybody be eating good.
They would.
You know what I'm saying? Walks
Pablo
every day.
chilling.
Walks every day, nigga.
Kanye have us in here on
No more leash laws.
psychotic drugs and shit.
That
I
nigga
ain't
be
got
lit.
time for
Mandatory.
Kanye, bro.
Everybody with kids get $1 million.
There'll be a steak in a bowl for everybody. Fuck around with me. Nah, but so Joe Biden, it was on Wednesday, and this podcast was recorded on Friday, guys. Just so y'all know. Friday, what's the
August
date?
7th.
August 7th. All right, good, great. Yeah,
20 days until your boy's 30th.
Hey,
you-
okay, a little early in the
all y'all old.
Ooh, boy, you almost there, so I can't wait.
Shit, I'm not gonna talk shit about 30 staring me in the face.
I tell you, so Wednesday, Joe Biden said that the Latino community is incredibly diverse, unlike the black community. The specific quote is, unlike the African American community, with notable exceptions, the Latino community is an incredibly diverse community with incredibly diverse attitudes about different things. Biden said, you go to Florida, you find a very different attitude about immigration than you do in Arizona. So it's a very diverse community. Now, Joe Biden made these comments during an interview hosted by the National Association of Hispanic Journalists and the National Association of Black Journalists.
Joe's just trying to come up.
It says his remarks were on diversity were a response to a question from NPR reporter Lulu Garcia Navarro, who asked a question about whether Biden, the presumptive Democratic presidential nominee, would engage with Cuba and on the differing immigration concerns between Cuba and Venezuelan Americans.
If you didn't say that Joe Biden said that, I would have thought Trump said that.
Right.
That's about how stupid that sounded.
It's wild, man. Like, cause did he basically call black people monolithic? Like,
Yeah.
so I was on Twitter and Dr. Boyce Watkins said some dope shit on Twitter, and he was like, here's what Joe Biden really meant. Unlike the African American community, I have to earn your vote. These people are in my pocket. You actually have the freedom of thought. So I have to work harder for you than I do for them. I can't take you for granted. And I totally agree with that quote. That's really what he was saying. Yeah. He was saying that, look, man, these niggas gonna do whatever the fuck we want them to do anyway. Y'all, I gotta comply to y'all's demands and needs. Y'all want things for y'all's communities, better schools. Niggas is gonna vote Democrat anyway. It's cool.
It's hard to hear, but he's not wrong. You know what I'm saying? If black people, if we do vote for somebody, we tend to all vote for the same people. If we even go vote.
We vote in blocks, but we vote in blocks with no stipulations.
Exactly.
And that shit's annoying.
That's what we
do.
Oh,
like,
we all doing Democrat? All right,
if we're gonna vote in blocks, we should be like, look, we're gonna vote in blocks if you meet these demands, my nigga. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, hey, we want X, Y, and Z, and Matter of fact, and we want a meaningful discussion on reparations. And by meaningful discussion, we want a plan for reparations for the next 5 years. Nigga,
HR 40. The bill has been proposed since the 80s
Yes.
on the Senate floor. HR 40. They won't even allow the bill to study reparations. Not even pass it, but just study reparations.
There was recently a committee about it, though.
Yeah.
That was like researching it. I think Ta-Nehisi was a part of it.
Yep.
Ta-Nehisi Coates was a part of it. But it's crazy, man, because like, what do you even say to a nigga like this? This nigga Joe Biden, does he have dementia, Jay?
Yep.
Like,
Short
he
answer,
seems
yeah.
to be losing cognitive function. Like,
Bruh, the debates last year.
he's the worst debater I've ever seen in my entire life.
I was like, wait a
that
minute.
nigga stupid.
I'm like,
I was
bruh
on
supposed to
the
be the
fence.
front runner, and he sound like one of the
They
kids
just
I
picked
work
him up.
with. He sound like a damn teenager.
Damn,
Like, what is you talking about, Joe?
bruh,
But I gotta rock with you now?
it's
That's the
bad.
thing. He just got to be quiet, bro. Like, just let us vote for you. Stop messing it up.
Yeah, just shut the fuck up.
I have
bro.
seen a good amount.
Excuse
of
my
the black-
language, but just shut
Nah,
the fuck
he
up.
needed that one.
Yeah,
He needed
you
that one.
you can run whatever ads you got, but just
Get off the campaign trail.
Yeah,
just
come on.
chill for the rest of the
just
time.
rest. Because if you're gonna be president, you need some rest,
Man.
brother.
Absolutely, bro.
I mean,
Because he's too far gone, bro.
and for Bernie Sanders to be much older than you and not show any of these signs of cognitive
put
like
together.
failure, like you really should be tripping. You know what it is? To your point earlier, man. You know, Biden just been used to hanging out in the back, man. You know, he been hanging out with Obama.
He
You
had to
know,
say shit for 8 years.
nah, man,
He
been,
didn't, bro.
He
You
was
know
just
what I'm
sitting
saying?
there
He just-
He
smiling,
didn't.
sitting there side eyeing and dirty
Taking
macking
pictures
women.
with Obama and shit.
He was
Yeah, Barack coming in
notice
the
my
room.
nigga,
He
right?
might have the
Like-
best dirty mac career of all time, though.
Mm-hmm.
He might be a dirty mac all star.
Because he the OG
He
Dirty
the-
Mac. He hit him with the leg cross. I can't
Yo,
even do this shit. But he hit him with the leg cross.
Yeah, he in the Dirty Mac Hall of Fame. You know,
The level.
Joe Biden was kind of Dirty Mac. He didn't even want your girl. He just wanted your girl to want him.
I just want you to know that I can have
He
this
ain't
if I want
He
it.
ain't want her.
So act right, homie.
You know,
Stop trying.
Man.
you know.
Can't stand to see nobody else have nothing. That's what's wrong with you.
Nah, he gonna
Hey.
he gonna hit her with a little game, that little lower back touch, the little side kiss. You know, he gonna chop her up real
That's
quick
cool.
at the little thing. You know.
That's
Next thing
cool.
you know, she like, yo, where's Joe going? You like, nigga, you came with me. Stop playing. Fuck this nigga. He don't even remember your name anyway.
So who are you again?
That's fine.
Hey,
As long as he just gets bruh out.
sorry.
'Cause
Are we doing what he said we're gonna do and vote in the block?
Because our hand is played at this point.
It
Like,
is,
There's no more
bruh.
cards in the deck. You
It
know what I'm saying?
is.
Like
It's so
we gotta do
terrible.
what we gotta do at this point.
It's so terrible. We can't have Donald Trump in there.
That
for another
orange
four
Not
years.
motherfucker
again.
gotta
Yeah,
go,
we
No.
Nah, this.
I don't care if you like him or not. He is not. Bro, he got on TV the other day in a real live interview. He brought his own statistics and charts.
He
just
didn't know
print-
what them shit said.
Yeah, he just printed them out off his printer. Like, nigga, you didn't. Why couldn't you get a briefcase,
All
a
crumpled up.
folder? Like, why are you just pulling them out your back pocket, trying to show bruh what it say?
And
bruh
another
called
thing,
him out on
I got this Waffle House receipt. I wrote some shit on real
Look-
quick.
look at
I-
this here.
I
Look,
was letting
look.
y'all know that. Goddamn.
Look at this.
So,
Look, it say, look, you see, America's here,
America
and
is-
Germany's here.
We're
Fuck
worse
Germany.
than the world.
Like,
Yo,
nigga,
this nigga
what?
did it. Yo, America here, Germany here. Y'all didn't know that, did y'all?
Yeah.
See, y'all didn't know what a geography was. See, that's why I'm here. That's why I'm in office,
I wanna
nigga.
shout
Y'all
out-
know where these countries at.
I wanna
That's why
shout
I'm
out
trying to let
dudes.
y'all know.
Man, shout out to the dude who did that whole interview with a straight face. I would have reached
man.
across the nigga. What the fuck is wrong with you, bro? God damn.
You yoked
It
them
looked
up.
it looked like
on
a comedy
TV.
sketch, bro.
Yoked them like
The dude's
like
face after
Lotto
a while
and
was like,
Terry.
"What? Worst in the world? What does that mean?"
It looked
can
like
help but
it
find
looked
dude.
like an interview that Trevor Noah was doing, and he was trying
It
to
looked
make
like
it funny.
satire.
Right? Yeah.
It did,
It looked like a
satirizes
Donald Trump
himself.
impressionist doing Donald Trump.
but it was really him.
It was actually
it
Trump.
Was so sad.
Trump
bro.
might actually have syphilis, man, because that's the same shit that Hitler had, and it fucked his brain up.
He
Bro.
had syphilis, ADHD.
Damn. Diagnose him.
He's probably a drug addict. I'm pretty sure.
What drug? If you had to guess, what drug is Trump on?
Probably that booger
He a
sugar.
coke boy. Yeah,
He on that-
coke boy.
he a coke boy?
Coke boy in the house tonight.
Or that X.
Ooh, he probably do both.
Cause look, he partying with Jeffrey Epstein, bro. I don't know if you've seen the video.
I have.
But he grabbing girls, slapping them on the ass.
The way he
and
be talking about his daughter.
Oh, he fucking her. Excuse my language.
You said without a doubt, boy.
Without a doubt, he is on Ivanka. He's on
He
Ivanka.
said he
bro.
on Ivanka. Man.
She's a pretty blonde white lady,
That's his type,
and that's his type. He love that.
Hey,
His ex-wife looked just like her, bro.
Right?
He
yeah.
loved her.
I mean,
He loves his daughter.
has he had any kids with the current wife?
in the youngest one,
I think so.
the
Yeah, the
youngest,
youngest
the youngest
Melania?
one.
I didn't know.
It's a
I
little
didn't know.
Barron.
Baron, yeah,
Barron
yeah.
Trump.
Aaron Trump.
Mhm.
That's probably the richest fucking white man name you could ever
Slick
fucking
though.
be
I
your
wouldn't.
son.
Barron.
Shout
Barron?
out, shout out
Barron
Baron
Trump.
Davis, man.
B Diddy.
That's true.
B Diddy.
yeah.
You know, the only black Darren I've ever heard of.
The only one.
That matters.
BD.
He's the one who normalized that name because when I hear Baron Davis, I'm like, oh, that's not crazy. But when I'm like Baron Trump, this nigga got a weird ass name.
Yeah.
Like
yeah.
you know what I'm saying? Like it's a difference.
Oh,
Yeah,
so
but
you
let's-
a Trump.
let's get BD out of this conversation because he don't need to be, intertwined with Barron Trump. He don't need
No,
to be
no, you're
respected.
right. B
Too
Diddy.
much- too
Nah,
much respect.
BD is
Respect,
BD is he's a whole nother level.
You
Godfather.
correct.
We respect him.
You know, first
He one of the greatest, bro.
6'1".
Yeah,
chubby, dunk on your center.
Yep.
Period.
He was
Yep.
a bumblebee.
Period.
He wasn't supposed to be doing.
He
the
wasn't
things
supposed to
was
fly,
doing.
but he
You know what I'm
flew.
saying?
But he
Yeah.
flew like a mug,
You know what
boy.
I'm saying?
He did.
But yeah, man. We got to get him up out of here.
Yeah, that
Long
orange
story
dude, man,
short,
he gotta
yeah,
go,
he
man.
gotta
You know,
by any means necessary. I really feel like he's going to try and push back this election.
I'm gonna tell you something, man.
Hell
No,
yeah.
he
He's
is.
gonna push
He
this
finna
shit
stop the
back.
postal service, bro. You know what though? We gotta trip Trump up on his vices.
Wait.
we gotta have. He's really one hooker party away from self destruction. He might overdose on us if we get him right.
But
If we
that's
get him
the only way
sauced
to
up.
get him.
Did
he
y'all
might
see this
overdose.
nigga is trying to cancel TikTok?
Oh yeah, because they
Well,
played
not
him.
trying.
Because they
He
played
did,
him.
yeah.
They played him. They played
He
him.
signed a fucking executive order to get rid of TikTok.
Until September
What?
15th.
However,
unless Microsoft buys
he
him.
didn't address coronavirus till March, and this shit had been here since November.
Shows you where he's at.
He's still not addressing it, bro. He don't
That's a good point.
care. He just said it is what it is.
yeah.
Y'all niggas
It's
die,
pretty-
y'all die.
It's pretty clear that he's somehow banking on the idea of herd immunity. So he's like, look, I'm gonna let y'all outside and y'all all get it and see what happens. That seems like what he's banking on because he's not y'all.
I
He's
don't
not the
know
y'all
if
of
he's
that. You know what I'm
that
saying?
intellectual to even have that thought process. I think he's really
no,
like.
his cronies.
But that's
are.
but that's
His
not
cronies
even
are.
a smart idea because it clearly doesn't even work that way.
I feel like
Yeah.
he's just like, man, I'm losing right now. I just got to save face. Like I feel like
Oh.
he's always playing.
Hey,
from
black
behind,
people. Hey,
you know
black
what I'm
people.
saying?
You guys. Oh no, that's fucked up. Hey, people that are without employment. Would you like an extra $600 on top of what you're already getting? We gonna keep that shit going till August, man. We good. That was seemed to me like a very clear move against his platform that he had previously established. You know, running and all these things like. So you're gonna give people an extra $600 and then $1,200.
But then all of the Republicans came out and was like, no, that's stupid.
And he did
like,
it anyway.
yeah. But now they're trying to fight to repeal that before they give out the next stimulus check.
yeah.
Yeah, they're trying to be like, no, because they're trying to say, oh, no, it's safe to go back to work.
Shit.
Some folks were making way more than they'd ever made
Yeah.
before, and they were losing their minds. Like, quick side note, it was a little confusing. It was been a weird time the last few months because there's been hella niggas outside buying bottles of 1942 that was not able to buy a bottle of E&J. So I know
But
what
wait,
you on.
hold up. The money was fucking real.
No, it was.
When they dropped that shit,
It was
bro.
real. No, if you had an opportunity to get it, it would behoove you to get some.
Hey,
Man.
It would behoove you if you had legal grounds to get it, even if you have like a little partial unemployment. Nigga, I'd say
Something.
if your hours is reduced by 1 hour, hey, I'm using 40 hours. I'm getting 39. I can't do this.
It's my
I
money
can't
and I
live
need
like
it
this,
now.
Trump. I need at least $500 a week to make sure this doesn't. I was getting paid $500 an hour.
Right.
You don't know that. You don't know that. My time is valuable, Trump, unlike yours.
Right.
You know. Because he played golf more than he was a guy that complained about Obama playing golf, and he's played more golf than Obama has in 1 year, in one term, not even a full term, than Obama did in 2. I don't know if that's true, but I'm gonna slander this nigga. Fuck this nigga.
Just imagine if he was the president.
Yeah.
When the September 11 attacks.
Oh, we would have had a nuclear. It would have been a Cold War.
The same day.
Right. It would have been a Cold War.
No, it would have been a nuclear war, bro.
Oh no,
he would have hit the button.
It's crazy because, in retrospect, remember how stupid we used to say George W. was?
I love his ass.
And now it's like, boy, he the coolest old white man ever.
But I always said, man,
this dude.
Oh, it's top flight security of the world. Yo, CG calling. Yo, all right. We got to get this. Courtney is calling the pod.
CG, what's happening, bro? You on live?
You're alive right now with the Where's My 40 podcast.
He just wanted to be would appear to be cool and calm.
Put it in front of the mic.
No, I don't want to appear to be cool. I just, man, I'm not there with my boys talking to the people.
Well, we talking about your boss right now, brother.
We are. Oh, damn. Let me walk away from the barracks.
Yeah,
listening.
Run away from the master, so you can talk about.
It's like 2 black dudes in there, and the rest of them are
I hear the voice you got.
I know I was voting for Trump, so it's cool.
Damn, even the black dudes.
What was the last comment that was said about the orange guy?
You can say whatever, bro. We just
say whatever you need to say.
Well, I mean, I think he's a piece of shit.
Damn.
I don't like it. It is what it is. He can go suck a big penis.
A big one?
An enormous one.
Hey, so when they kick you out the military and they give you that form, what's that form called? A DD what?
DD 214.
DD 214. Expect yours tomorrow morning, bro.
Yeah.
I knew you was gonna go somewhere with that shit.
Yeah.
Hey man, how you doing on the barracks though, CG man? How you living?
I can't hear you, Mikhail. Use your man voice.
Wow.
He said, "How you living, bro?"
Wow.
Are you in Hinesville?
Yes, I am.
That sucks.
You even talking like a white man now.
Hey, bro, it ain't nothing in Hinesville but an Applebee's. That's it.
Man, I ain't got my car. We rode the fucking bus.
Damn.
You got to walk.
That's a hot ass bus.
No, actually, we had a nice bus. It had Wi-Fi on it, had a bathroom in it. I had my own seat, had a charger.
They treat y'all nice, bro.
Like,
what the hell is this?
So you're on tour with the Migos.
Right. They treat you pretty nice.
That's fucked up. That's why we lose all our wars, because they don't treat.
Courtney, you're not here right now, so you don't get to take over this podcast. We gotta go.
Yeah.
Mikhail, use your man voice.
Bitch, you heard me.
Ooh, all right.
Use your man voice. I appreciate that.
All right, hey, keep talking shit, bro. He gonna be talking a lot of shit the rest of this time, bro.
Oh, I called when y'all wasn't on the mic. Damn.
No, we're live. We're recording.
We on.
But I'm just saying, bro, the rest of the time, we only been recording for like 20 minutes. So the rest of the time, he going to be on your ass.
It's bad.
This time he's going to be on your ass.
All right. That's enough. Bye, bitch. Stupid ass.
Know what? I had these in the clip ready for Courtney. He not here since he just showed up.
Get it off. Get it off.
Let me get a couple of them off real quick.
Get it off. Get it off.
Courtney got Trey Songz as his lock screen.
He probably do.
Courtney won't get in the car unless somebody open the door for him.
Damn. You got to reach over and open his shit? You know what I'm saying?
He do the reach out. He's standing there. So you get in the car looking at him like, nigga, come on, hop in. Excuse me.
Oh,
what?
no.
Get your ass in the car.
He on your ass.
Give me the green light.
This nigga on the wait list for Fenty products when they come out.
No.
All right, I'm done.
Damn,
man.
Drop them
baby shoes. Chalk.
Drop them bombs, bro. We need
need the mixer, nigga. Yeah.
I slick dude need a soundboard, man.
Yeah.
Sound man, how can I get a soundboard? I need sound effects.
Right.
I need them shits, man. I need gunshots. I need all that shit, man. I need explosions for everything that.
If we stay here late enough, we could probably hear gunshots.
Wow. So you gonna talk
Kirkwood shouted.
that shit was wild though. There was gunshots outside of my house.
Why you
like,
point that shit? I was like, what the fuck is this?
it's nothing.
I heard
you
some
don't know
shit
what it
fall. Yeah, I heard some shit fall.
Microphone shit.
But the way you aimed, I'm like,
Yeah.
hey,
Nah,
bruh,
nigga.
it
I
ain't
was
even that
pointing.
time.
Hey,
Because
he
it was-
he be in the house alone with his gun.
Yeah, I'm
nigga,
like,
fuck you.
yeah,
I'm not gonna lie, I do.
He be drawing that shit.
Hey,
nah, that's too
Hey.
hard. That's too hard. That's
I ain't
That
gonna
look
lie.
like that scary
I ain't
nigga
gonna
right
lie to
there.
y'all. I do. When I take a shower, I don't want to get run up on. So that shit's in the bathroom.
I watched too many movies, nigga. I seen this.
I'm
happen
saying
before.
that's
Just
like
lock
the
the
worst.
door.
Nah, that's not enough. Not enough. If they got in some way, they broke a window, whatever the fuck, and I didn't hear them.
hopefully-
Shower going on.
No, hopefully you would hear that.
But what if I didn't and they open it?
Then they have to break in your bathroom door. Then you have a little
No,
time.
but what if I? Okay, so
That means that you
All right.
did something to deserve it, Mikhail. Die
No,
in peace,
that's
nigga.
not
That's
true.
that's what this means. If
No,
somebody go through
no,
all that trouble,
no,
that means
no,
you got.
No,
nigga.
I'll tell you what happened. See, this is the thing. So if I'm in the bathroom and I hear somebody, say Pablo's in his crate or he's outside, so he can't really help me now. It's over. They got
if I'm in
past
the
my
shower,
first
I'm
level of
letting that
defense.
motherfucker out.
Hey,
If I'm in the shower, I don't care what he do.
But if
he
they
can piss
all-
on the floor, all that.
But what
Nigga,
if
you
they-
out?
But what if they out? What if they right outside? Oh, you in my bathroom's here, and my bedroom's right next to the bathroom, right? So, oh shit, in my bedroom, they're looking for shit. What's going on? I gotta come out. Hey, motherfucker, what you doing here?
Nah, they're gonna go to the bathroom first. They're gonna hear that shower. They're gonna want your ass out.
No, they're gonna think that they're safe, and they're gonna be like, boom, boom. They're gonna have to kick it down. By then, I already got the strap in my hand, and now I'm pulling.
You must have some bad roommates because you got this shit planned out already.
If you want to talk about bad roommates,
Like,
we
if
can
they
talk
do
about
something-
bad
Yeah,
roommates.
we can take the roommate
Like
route.
for real, like because the way you're talking about, you already got it planned out. Like, all right, if this nigga don't pay his rent, I'm gonna run up in there, Rambo this nigga like that.
All right. You know what? I might have had. I've actually had a good amount of roommates. I ain't even gonna flex.
Yeah.
I had a lot of roommates.
You had better ones than me.
Well, all right. I've had like a good spectrum, right? So I've had a 40-year-old white woman chain
forgot
smoker.
about her.
Remember her?
That's crazy.
Yeah, that was wild. That was a wild time.
That's really. And then didn't one of her children come and visit one
Yeah,
time?
she had a
was
kid,
like-
but she ain't stay with her because that would be here. So she stayed.
She can't stay here.
So she stayed with her. She stayed with her grandparents,
Grandmama.
aka mama.
Mama, yeah.
Oh
big
man.
I had some gay roommates. I've had a couple white boys that barely lived here and just paid rent. It's just messed up, man. Because I tell you what, if you got white roommates, it'll reinforce some bullshit stereotypes you didn't want to have about your own people. Because the white ones, they don't even be here that much. They be at work. They be with their white women, you know,
Not
at
my
night.
white roommates.
You know, and then they be, at least the ones I had,
Mm-hmm.
they just leave a check on the counter
That's fine.
once a month, and that was it. Like I ain't had to ask them; it was already there.
I got a little early.
because they didn't want to hear from me. They didn't want me to call to
They were
text them
scared.
and be like, "Hey, look, man, where's the rent?" They were like, "Nah, it's already on the counter." They text me, "Rent's on the counter. I'll see you next week." Oh damn, my bad. Cool. Best roommates ever. I also had a roommate. I've had a few female roommates, not just a 40-year-old, but I had one.
That's crazy.
She was a dancer. Yeah.
That's nice.
This was like one of your first roommates.
Yeah, it was early on
Yeah.
in the roommate game.
Yeah.
That's nice.
And she
He
was
said, nigga, how
she
do you
wasn't
do
like
it?
not like an exotic dancer, but like a dancer
A
dancer.
ballerina.
Yeah. She'd be out here
So she
like
could bend
in the
and-
shortest shorts that I've ever seen in my life. I don't even know they made shorts that short.
Shit.
Sitting there stretching, legs out. I'm like, oh my goodness.
That was a sign.
So you just gonna do the whole clock? You just gonna go all the way around with your leg like
Big,
oh, wow.
comfy couch. It was wild.
Damn.
Yeah. I'm gonna tell you, man. I remember when she came to view the house, see if she wanted to live here, right? Because I had a gay roommate at the time, right? And
He was cool as shit about it.
he was super cool,
He was cool.
super fucking cool. I don't think he was super out yet either. Honestly.
Nah, not at first.
Yeah, I don't think so.
And then slowly it was
I mean, he was like very definitely gay, but he wasn't like telling everybody he was
Yeah,
gay.
exactly.
Now he you know
met his boyfriend and everything.
yeah, now
cool
you
guy.
know now he'll like cross dress sometimes, but that's he's evolved in his journey.
Whoa.
He's just
yeah.
more accepting of who he is.
Yeah, he's evolved now. But every time I see him, it's a big hug, man. I love that dude. I see him just do randomly in Atlanta.
Yeah, it's
Oh my God! I'm like, oh shit! No, but he's amazing. He's a
He
nice
be like,
dude.
Mikhail, oh my goodness.
One time I was with him, I was like,
Hey,
Bruh,
don't be out with the wrong folks, bro.
yeah, exactly. 'cause
Nah,
people
Don't,
gonna-
hey,
yeah.
don't be out with me. Cause I'm be like, hold up, nigga, who it is?
I'm not sitting next to him at the podcast no more, nigga. I'm switch seats.
Hey, I'm saying, man. No, he's
Nah.
great, man. He'll keep you right, man. He'll get you right. If you happen to be at a predominantly gay function, he'll make sure you get drinks. He'll make sure you getting taken care of.
Yeah,
That's a real
cool.
nigga.
I'm about
That's
to say
cool.
like he.
Nah, he's a real
He
nigga.
made
He's
it very
cool.
like he's aware. He
He was a
makes it
good
very
roommate.
not weird.
He's
Yeah,
a very
good
good
guy.
roommate. He was fantastic. He was really clean. You know, he was fantastic.
Gay folks are clean. I stayed with 3 gay boys
At the same time.
at the same time, bro, and shared a room with one of them in college.
Mm.
My last semester,
Mm-hmm.
because I didn't.
How'd you get in the gay room?
Well,
Just
look,
curious.
I was supposed to fill out.
They
the
just saw
form.
something in you, or
No, I was supposed to fill
all
out
right,
the form.
I was asking
Look,
questions.
look,
Answer questions.
I was supposed to say, hey, I want to stay on main campus
Mm-hmm.
in this building, whatever. I didn't do that. So by the time I figured it out, all the rooms on main campus was filled up.
So you was stuck to
I had
the
to go
outskirts,
I had to go to downtown campus, which was all the
down Midtown,
art majors,
Bulldog campus.
theater majors. Yeah.
All the thespians.
Yeah.
All the artsy kids.
And everybody was like, bro, all of them was
10th
gay.
Street campus.
Right.
It was 10th Street. Yep. Yep. And it was
Damn,
I mean, it was cool.
it's always
Like-
a 10th Street, ain't it?
Like they was
Ain't
clean.
this mug.
Hey, we got MLK. They got 10th Street.
Yeah. They was clean.
They be kind of on both.
They was I mean, they was cool. Except the dude whose room I had to stay in, he had a little boyfriend and nobody liked him at all.
Oh, so they was talking trash about him.
Oh, they hated that nigga.
Damn.
The other gay boys, they hated him.
Damn.
What was the reason?
I don't know. It was some gay shit.
So you've never had a female roommate?
Besides, like my girl.
Mm.
Nah.
So you've never had the joy and the anguish of realizing that you might have fucked up and fucked a roommate?
Mm-mm.
He said,
Mm-mm.
I'm sorry, had relations with a roommate?
Mm-mm.
Wow.
That probably would have
Me
been
neither.
a better situation, bro. Because when you living with your girl, like in college, like that's completely different. That
True.
was-
What about you, James?
I didn't have no. I've had in college. I had mostly white roommates.
of
And,
course, you went to LSU.
Hey, that's right, national champion. Yeah, drink to that. Thank you, sir.
Boy, get the fuck out of here, bro.
You not
Roll
thirsty no
Tide,
more?
nigga. Roll Tide.
Go dogs.
Anyway,
nigga.
like
We coming back. You don't get to speak.
No,
Yeah, I'm about
fuck
to say
you.
it.
All right,
You don't
that's
get
way
to
out.
speak.
all right. Step
You
one.
don't get to speak.
Step one.
Hey, ow,
Done.
no.
Keep talking, nigga.
All right, bro.
Step two
we
is
gonna
to
get to
rap.
the sports in a
this
second.
Ali picture come to life sometimes. Just want you to know. They come to life.
Cool,
be real
nigga.
with
Blink the lights 3 times. Say Ali, Ali, Ali.
All right.
Muhammad.
I'll become Joe Frazier in this bitch.
Oh my God.
Hey,
No.
not Joe Frazier. He only won
Smoking
once.
Joe.
It don't matter. He won.
But he also he might have won. He almost won
Yeah, I was about to
twice.
say,
The Thriller in Manila was like a toss up.
Yeah.
That was whoever throws a towel in first. But go ahead. I'm sorry.
No, you good. What was I talking about? Oh yeah, roommates. I just had white roommates. One of them was just super nasty. Like,
Oh, I got boy.
like super
I
nasty.
need the crazy white boy, the dirty white boy stories.
And
I
he
need
wasn't
those.
crazy. He
Nigga,
was
I got
cool.
one.
Oh, man, I'm gonna pass it, man. Nah, he was cool. He was James too. His name was James. Like we was cool. He could hoop too. I was like, you were all
that's
right,
a
white
cool-ass
boy.
roommate.
He just
He was
washed his
all right.
socks in the sink.
Yes, yes. He would leave like fucking like. This was the first time I ever even heard of hummus. I didn't know what hummus was before this.
You
kid.
wasn't supposed to know what that was. That wasn't for us yet.
I see. This kid used to leave hummus out on the counter, and I would think that like, okay, every time I come back, it's like Ray J's hat. It's in a different position.
Oh,
so I think that he's
no.
moving it. Okay, well, he must have brought it
Oh.
back out. This nigga's just sliding it around as he's making different stuff. So the same hummus has been
that
out.
Hummus is rotting outside.
One day I was like, smell kind of funny in here.
right?
I walk over, whoa, the hummus punched me in the face. I flip over the lid, and this shit is like green and blue on the inside. Yeah, he was nasty.
Your little bean sauce is messed up, white
Hey,
boy.
Yeah, he was fucking nasty.
Your
When
little
I-
bean mix.
So
Yeah.
when I lived with the gay boys,
Was one of them white?
yeah, one of them was white.
Oh,
The other two was black.
You
I got
didn't
another
say
question.
that. That's a really interesting
I got
development.
another question.
You didn't say that.
Was the one that they didn't like the white one's boyfriend?
No. The
Okay.
one they,
That's
the
the
one
drama
they
I
didn't
need
like
right
was
now.
black. They
But
ain't like the other
really?
black dude.
So
Yeah.
hold on. So you was sitting here listening to a white man talk about a black man in such a disparaging way? Jay Williams, how dare you?
I don't know.
I ain't give a damn. Yeah, I ain't know that
I don't
nigga.
know that nigga.
And
I don't even wanna be here.
I was at my internship, and I'd be on main campus most of the day, all day. Really, I'd wait until like 10 o'clock at night to go home and go to sleep because I knew that nigga would be gone or he'd be in the bed. But I moved out of that with the gay boys. I was like, nah, I can't do this.
What was
All
the
my-
final straw?
I mean, nothing they did,
Nothing. Okay,
but all my classes was on main campus.
just made more sense.
So I
I'd be
had to
hoping
go-
for like, damn, that's
Yeah,
crazy.
it wasn't
story.
it wasn't nothing they did. But when I went back to main campus, they had one room available. And I roomed with the dude during the summer, so I knew him. And I was like, all right, cool. I moved in, shit everywhere. Dirt, drawers. He chewed tobacco, so spit bottles
Chill.
was every fucking
Oh
where.
nah, you would have.
Everywhere.
I hate a dipping ass white boy. That's
Hey,
just
bruh,
nasty.
he didn't throw nothing out. Nothing.
So I just had a hella Dasani bottles full of dip spit.
Everywhere it stank. He took his whole house from his mama house and put it in one apartment.
That shit
And
make my stomach hurt.
He was the only one living there when I got there.
So
So he had all his shit in the other
and
room.
this is the gay boy?
No, this is
this
my
is-
new room,
Oh,
the
my bad,
white
my
boy.
bad, my bad.
And just shit was everywhere, bro. I had to clear a path to sit in front of the TV. And I didn't even watch the TV. I watched everything on my laptop.
Bruh.
And shit was just everywhere. It was like a little circle where I sat in. And there was dirt, just food, just everywhere. And he was never there. Never. He joined a fraternity.
I feel like
and-
that's a consistency with white roommates.
Yeah.
Like they never there.
Yeah. Once he
Like,
joined
nah.
that fraternity, he left.
But I could tell he was here. Like,
Yeah.
nigga, it
Yeah,
smells
like, what the
like
fuck?
shit is moved around.
How you come in when I'm not here, bro, and you do all this shit?
Exactly.
And then bro, I couldn't invite nobody to the crib.
Damn.
People would come over because they'd see my car and they watch where I walk in because I ain't tell nobody where I stay.
Yo, niggas had to stalk the front.
But they knew my car, bro. Like everybody knew my car on campus because it was the only red fucking neon on campus. So when I parked my car out
that's some
front,
yeah.
they see where I walk in there and they come over and I open the door and I'm just cracking that shit. What's up?
Who that is?
And they like, yo, like, what you trying to do? I got a bottle and shit. I'm like, nah, can we go to your house?
Yeah.
I'll meet you over there. Get you in about 10 minutes
Bruh,
to get up out of
it
here.
was
Yo,
so
I'm
dirty.
I'm surprised you didn't get like the classic, either one of the two classic white boy diseases, which is staph infection or mono. Because I don't know a whole lot of niggas that caught mono. I do know some, but not
But
a whole lot.
Hey, he wasn't there at all.
You could have caught staph. Like if you
I
had,
could have.
if you had got one cut in that house, I
Boy.
believe you would have got
Staph
staph.
ain't no
Staph.
joke.
Tetanus. Man,
Nigga, you
go
I
I
get the
played
rabies shots.
ball with a nigga who got staph in his left leg and left shin.
Bro, it looks so bad.
Bro, he had
bro.
a giant hole in his leg, bro.
Damn.
It was
You got
and
shot, boy? What happened?
it stank.
Stabbed.
Nah, nigga, I'm dirty.
Whoa, he done unravel that
Shower
shit,
with
and it
dirty
just-
towels. That's
it be,
why.
It be pus.
Open
and-
wounds.
It be white shit coming out. Just a big ass hole. I'm like, bro, come on.
Stop, son.
And you gonna hoop with me, bro?
Just nasty. I be seeing that
See,
nigga
that's
out now.
so
be
what
like,
you're
nigga,
telling
you
me is
nasty.
he's patient zero for coronavirus.
Yeah, he
Probably.
He got a lot of stuff. He's comorbid.
Damn.
Probably. Nasty ass nigga.
Straight up. All right, so we got to move to the sports because I feel like the people want to hear sports from us, man.
We gotta put a little
You
bit in
know,
now.
because at the
got
Where's
into
My
it a
40
little bit,
podcast, we from time to time drop 40 on niggas' heads, right? So we got to let them know that we in tune with sports. You know what I'm saying? Our ears to the sports streets. You dig? Meanwhile, this is a little old news, but you know, we meant to talk about this. I remember a while back we want to talk about McCurd Maker going to Howard and how, you know, niggas is like athletes are really starting to seem like they're getting the idea to move to HBCUs for their athletic
Good
career.
move.
And it was a
Right.
huge thing for McCurd Maker, man, because like that, like he was a big recruit. Now he wasn't
five-star.
Cole Anthony. He wasn't he wasn't one of those. He wasn't LaMelo, but he was one of those guys that he's that next tier, right?
For sure.
And if you start getting enough of those guys, man, like you can really start changing things. Now, I will say there's pros and cons to both, right? Sure. Because on one hand, we're getting more money to these HBCUs, right? I think we do need to spread them around. We need to stop going to like if you Googled HBCU, like those HBCUs, you know what I'm saying? Howard, Morehouse,
come to
Spelman,
the SWAC, man.
You know what I'm saying?
Somebody come out to Southern, man.
Who going to Tuskegee next?
Who going to Grambling?
Grand fam?
Who's going to Southern?
Who's going to Prairie View?
Nobody.
Damn.
Yeah, no.
Damn.
Nobody.
But like, like there was like, it's like if you thought of the black schools, like Jeff Bezos' wife gave to some black colleges and she gave to like the black schools. That if someone said what the black schools were, she gave to those. And there's so many of them.
She better. She got $35 billion. She better give.
That she got off the divorce.
Yeah, you better get that
straight up.
Away.
But it's the thing is, like, on one hand, it's like it's dope to see these black colleges. I want to see black schools at least be as prominent as these white schools, right? And basketball is one of those sports that it can happen easier than football because you don't need as many players to turn your program
a difference,
around, right? You only need a couple of guys. Hell, if you get one of the right guy. You just
need him.
Man,
you get a Zion. You're like, oh, wait a minute.
It's a wrap.
We on the map. Now, to be clear, we gotta be, ain't like, the white schools just gonna like run the fair one with niggas. Like if too many niggas start migrating, these white schools will be looking at you like, so we're gonna go ahead and make this impossible for y'all to sustain this. Like, let's be clear, they ain't gonna run the fair one with niggas because that'd be ridiculous.
When does that ever happen?
Nigga,
no, it's about to happen. Wait till Howard make it to the Final Four.
If we had the option, I wouldn't run the fair one with them niggas either.
I'm saying, right. If we start getting the players, they're not gonna let that continue
because we'll never be in the Power Five.
Exactly.
And like what will happen is these schools will get these players. Say like a whole bunch of players migrate. Not most, but let's say we get enough that fulfills that need for the HBCU market, and we try to migrate to a bigger conference. They will block us indefinitely. We will never get out of the SWAC or the MEAC, which is unfortunate. Yeah. Also, another counterpoint: it's simple. It's still NCAA, right? So what you're saying, if I'm a player on a micro sense, right? If I'm not thinking anything else, so you're gonna tell me that I'm going to go from not getting paid here with the best facilities to not being paid here with not the best facilities. Yeah. Mm-hmm. Pick my oppressor, because to be clear, on any level as the system is currently set up, they're getting exploited. Yeah. So either I'm getting exploited by my own kind or I'm getting exploited by these white folks. Which is
with more creature comforts.
with better shit and better gear and not sharing dorms that barely have AC. Because we know the amenities in HBCUs be trash.
It's just going to take one, man. I think if Mikey does it,
Mikey gonna do it.
I think he is right
Mikey
now.
who? Who's we talking about?
Mikey Williams.
Yeah. All right.
I think
my cousin.
That's your cousin?
My guys.
I'm just gonna call him my cousin right now.
I heard he was Cat Williams' cousin actually.
Yeah, he might be my cousin. So let's just go with that.
Wait, are you related to Cat Williams?
I might be.
Do you? Can you call him?
Let me see.
Can you call Cat Williams? I would just like to know if you have him on speed dial. Because I feel like the Williamses.
Yeah, I don't think I got him.
All right, that's cool.
I don't think he did.
I feel like he would have called it.
I mean, I might be able to call him one day.
He said it's something.
Might be.
Fair enough. Moving on.
Man. Yeah,
I'm gonna get him to do it. Goddamn it. Fuck this.
They want me to do the cat shit.
So
man, go ahead, man.
Nah, not yet.
We're
gonna bring it in.
I'll just throw it in whenever.
Yeah, if Mikey jump it off, man, I feel like a lot of guys will follow him. He's like the most viewed high school player I've ever seen. He's just going into his sophomore year. Like we've been seeing this kid that I've ever seen. Like
over LaMelo?
That I've ever seen. Me, social media, like I can't get on social media, and of course it's an algorithm, so they keep feeding you the same stuff.
Once
I'm
you
sure
start
it's a part
liking
of
it,
that.
I haven't seen him on social media yet.
Man, I've seen him. All of the basketball talking heads are high on him.
Mikey is that dude.
Yeah, he's better than LaMelo at that age.
That sounds crazy because now we're talking about. So we're saying, are you saying that Mikey Williams has more hype than not only LaMelo's, Zion's?
I don't know about
I didn't say Zion. I said to this point in his high school career, as a sophomore. To me,
Yeah,
from
'cause
what
he's
I've
just a
seen,
sophomore.
And
Yeah,
the
from what
tough
I've seen.
part is, I have a tough thing when we start looking at sophomores because he might get sorry in 3 years.
And that's
And
what
that's
a lot
the
of
tough
people are
part
saying.
is,
A
like-
lot of people are saying like he's really killing cats right now. Like he's pretty much Austin Rivers in it. Like if y'all remember Austin Rivers in high school,
That's not good.
dogging guys, and like his game, he never became sorry, but guys just got as good as he was.
He did get a little sorry.
I mean, I just think like the floor raised up. Like you're not up here no more. You just like an average cat.
when you stop growing and niggas start getting stronger than you,
yeah,
it's
it's
like, oh, wait a
it's-
minute.
It's not the same.
So
Like-
they're
like,
jumping higher than me now?
when your 35-inch vert at 6'5" ain't crazy no more. You know what I'm saying?
No, when you get blocked the first time going for a dunk, you're like,
Yeah, it's
oh,
different.
no.
So that's what people are saying about him. I still think like skill set wise, he's a big guard at 6'2" already. So I think skill set wise, I think he got some stuff to work with.
You know what? I'm going to say this. I think Bronny ended up being better than him.
He might.
Probably.
I think he's going to
Because
be a later bloomer. Yeah.
Bronny is a later bloomer, but he has all the luxuries of develop. Because what Bronny does have is a really tremendous like skill set for that. For like when he was 8th grade, 9th grade. I was like, yo, this dude shouldn't actually have this particular decision making process
Dude,
at
bruh.
this age.
People were saying Mikey was better though. They played on the same team
Hey, but he was older. He older.
by a year. I mean, it's not.
In high school, that's significant in high school.
But they were all playing on the same team, though. I mean, to this point in high school, Mikey wasn't average. I mean, Brian averaged like 3 points or something like that this past season. Like,
I actually believe that Bronny, if he so decides to want to do this, because he actually has the backing to never actually have to work ever. But if he chooses to want to be a hooper, I think Bronny could be better than that particular Mr. Williams. Only because, I mean, damn, like genetics and opportunity. And what I see, I just feel like there's certain intangibles that he might end up having that'll be a little bit like, even if Mikey ends up in the NBA, because he may not, right? Because this is the thing.
Yeah,
we have a lot of guys that are number one recruits
and fizzle out.
never make it to the league.
It happens a lot.
Now the league is changing where they're starting to the NCAA may not happen, so there's still more guys foregoing that to go to
G
the
League
G
and
League and stuff
stuff.
like that and going overseas now. But I'm actually really high on, as a guy that loves the game of basketball, when I see Bronny play at 13, 14 years old, I'm like,
He's exciting.
I'm like,
Yo,
because
he's exciting.
and
Yeah,
primarily,
he's exciting.
primarily because of how good he wasn't to how good he got in like a couple of years. Like, oh, you really like to see the jumps that he was making when he had every reason in the circumstance he's in to get complacent. I was like, okay,
See,
I like that.
That's where I compare him to LaMelo. Like how it's, for me at least, it seemed like LaMelo, like he grew almost a foot damn near.
Yeah, he grew
since
a
we
lot.
knew who he
Nigga's
was.
so big.
You know what I'm saying? He's like
Yeah.
6'8".
LaMelo's
now.
the number one guy
You
though.
know
He's
what I'm
so
saying?
good.
He gotta be.
That I
No,
mean,
he's
but
that
his
guy.
skill set exponentially grew like
Yeah.
each year. Like at first he wasn't dunking. Later that summer he throwing it down. Like
To be fair, he
going
still
on, bro?
doesn't jump high.
he's long.
He doesn't
He's just
jump
long.
high
Yeah,
at
he's just
all.
really long.
I'm like, bro, you're gonna get blocked at the next level.
Yeah,
a
I
lot.
don't think he's. Or he could be a sneaky. He could be a sneaky. Throw it in there.
He'll get it together when he gets to the NBA.
Yeah, I
he'll
think-
get
We'll
it.
see.
have
We'll
to.
see. I mean, he'll have to, right?
Yeah.
Or not, essentially. Or
Nah,
not.
he will, because he want to be
Now,
better than
what I
his
do
brother.
love,
Right.
shout out to UGA's own Anthony Edwards, is that
He's a dog,
Dude,
He went
bruh.
to he went to Holy Spirit.
yes,
Yeah.
yes,
Yeah.
and like
Bro's
for a guy to
legit
be
the
a
number one pick,
that's
bro.
the first 5-star basketball recruit you guys have ever had in your history of y'all school in basketball.
And he came in like that. Like as a freshman, he came in as like
A dog.
I'm the
He's
guy.
a one
bro.
and done guy.
I'm
It's
y'all's
his freshman
guy.
year now.
I'm y'all's
Dog.
guy, man.
Yeah, and that's what I love about basketball and why I think it could work for the HBCUs is that if you are that guy, you
It's
only a one and
transcendent.
done guy
Yeah.
anyway. And if I'm really that dude in basketball, unlike football, like they know who I am. They'll find me. They'll be at every Morehouse fucking Tigers game ever I play against whoever I want to play against, and I'll end up still going number 1 overall.
Right.
Basketball's just a different sport. I wasn't, man. But if you want to talk about Morehouse, R.I.P. Herman Cain.
Oh yeah.
If you want to say his full name, Morehouse's own Herman Cain.
Oh, I thought you knew his middle name for real. I'm like,
I'll wait for his
that's
middle
on his
name.
birth certificate.
Morehouse's own Herman Cain, because
man.
they want to. Morehouse dudes are not to. I'm just saying, they like to Spike Lee and Sam Jackson me to death, but they don't never bring up Herman Cain.
The Cane Man.
Why is that, guys? Herbs. I'm just saying, man. They'll never bring up Herman Cain. Matter of fact, wasn't he on the board for decades? Hasn't he done more for those schools than Sam Jackson, who you kicked out, did? All I'm saying is you should just, how come I don't hear about Herman Cain? Is it something he did? Is it something he said? All I'm saying is there's more Herman Cains that graduate from Morehouse than Spike Lee's. Let's be real.
I knew he was about to go there.
I said it, Morehouse.
I
love Morehouse.
Because he bring you up, and then he hit you with the gut check. That's when he get you to bring your hands up.
He hit you with a
Speaking of gut
check.
checks, man. Speaking of gut checks, what's the best sports rivalries you guys think of, man? Before we end up, because I did have somebody ask us on the, I think it was on a live. They said they're asking about the sports rivalries what we thought our best sports rivalries were.
I'm gonna say Falcon Saints just because
Falcon Saints is good.
Falcon. It doesn't matter how
Falcon
we're
Saints
playing
is
that
good.
year. We always find a way to play our best football against each other.
I agree. You know why? Because for forever it was the battle over who's the sorriest.
Who's the worst? Like, hey,
who was the
we
sorriest?
bad, but we not as bad as them. So
That's
never
still the battle.
Exactly.
I go,
Are you're a Rams fan, you dirty nigga.
bro, we have no rivals, bro. I don't know who
Because
our rivals
nobody
is.
would.
You gotta-
because
you gotta
it's
beat
not,
somebody
It's
to
not
be a
even a
rivalry.
marquee event. Who would want to see the Saints arch rival, whoever the fuck? Because nobody watches you niggas in St. Louis or L.A.
Never mind.
Go ahead.
I'm not even gonna go there.
Go ahead.
This
Go
episode.
ahead. What?
But we
Our
won.
game sold out. Ain't no L.A. Rams game sold out. Go ahead.
They are, but we won a Super Bowl. We won. Yeah, we did. In St. Louis, 99.
With an attendance of 15,000.
Oh, well, shout out to my boy Kurt Warner. Shout out to Marshall Falk.
Y'all did have a 5 team there. I'm not even going
30.
to
Just shout out to
That
the
was a
greatest
dope
show
thing,
on
yeah.
turf.
Yeah.
How's about that?
Shout out Marshall Falk.
Yeah.
Shout
I
out.
like this.
I'll do y'all a favor.
Torrey
Shout out,
Holt. Yeah.
shout out Jamal Anderson. Shout out Andre Rison. Shout out Chris Chandler, the best quarterback the Falcons ever had. Right?
Wow.
No, he's fucking trash. Shut the fuck up.
Yeah, that's wild.
Huh? Let me answer. Shut up.
Shut up, nigga.
I think
The best rivalry. Go ahead.
probably Georgia Auburn.
Georgia Auburn?
Yeah, that's one of the best
Not-
to me. Just because I'm a Georgia fan, I don't give a fuck what y'all say.
As an Alabama
Auburn?
fan, I have to say
I'm
that's
about to-
ridiculous.
Shut up! I don't give a fuck about Alabama.
Georgia Auburn.
You know when
That's
that
all
tornado went through Tuscaloosa,
God.
whatever, how
Oh
the
my
fuck
God.
you say it?
Yeah.
I got so excited. I thought
Oh my Lord.
I thought the whole what's y'all stadium called?
Bryant Denny.
Whatever the fuck. I thought that whole damn thing was gonna be swept away.
You know what they should call your
Out of
stadium? They should call you 3 Lost Mark Rick Stadium. Because that's what that stadium was built on. 3 lost Mark Rick football teams. Because y'all's teams would come in ranked high. Matter of fact, y'all are
I'll
ranked
never
high
forget
now.
the 08 season.
Fuck that. Don't talk to me. Talk to him.
The 08 season? What?
Talk to him.
The 08
Let
season
him
y'all
know.
came in
No,
ranked
talk
number
to him.
one.
Talk to him. Because
What?
we was with y'all this year. So go ahead. Talk to him.
Wow.
I mean, we're defending national champions. I
Yeah,
don't have
you are.
I don't have a dog in the fight. I'm just
You are.
listening to y'all
Yeah.
bicker.
Yeah, that's
right now.
whatever.
I'm enjoying it.
I'm so sick of LSU. You know how they realized LSU was a fluke? Because they ranked them niggas like outside, like in the top 5. Like outside the top 3 in the preseason. They say, look, these niggas ain't even that good. We don't believe in them.
They're
I feel
not
like
no
we
more.
got some
every time y'all win, y'all are kind of like Auburn in a lot of ways. Y'all like
To me,
Auburn a lot.
I feel like we like the Falcons because it's always
No.
we gotta win or it doesn't matter.
They got a
Like,
championship.
I would say Alabama has that standard way higher than any other.
but y'all
school.
actually win though.
Yeah, I mean, I know
That's
it's tough.
what I'm
being
saying.
good,
That's the difference.
but yeah, we live up to it more.
We're
like
ours
more
is
like
different.
the Patriots, probably in that.
That's what I'm
in
saying.
that
Yeah,
sense.
y'all don't have it the same, man.
fucking hate
I just
folks
got to
like
take
that.
it where I can get it with us. You know,
No, I
as an LSU
understand, man.
fan,
I
you know, if
understand.
we're not cheering for base, we got a good baseball team.
Nobody give a damn.
Track is awesome.
Yeah.
We have the top ranked gymnastics team in the country.
Oh,
That's about it. That's about it. Nigga. You know what I'm saying?
people watch that. Yeah.
I didn't. I showed down. Didn't.
Hell no. I would have went to them little.
The volleyball
meets.
games was lit. The
Whoa.
volleyball games,
Now
the
you said
volleyball
something.
games
Now you
was
said
like not even on the misogynistic tip, like I'm just going to look at ass, but like
we're not being problematic right now.
I wasn't then. I mean, I'm
was-
sure that was part of it, but I'm saying, but like
I
the
apologize
atmosphere was
to bring
lit.
in my
Your toxicity.
yeah, but I mean, let's be clear. That's why I started to like it, and then I appreciated the sport afterwards. But I appreciated the
there?
participants a whole lot.
That's how you got in the dough.
Y'all got any black businesses real quick for the people, man? Damn, Jay. I got one. Shout out to the shirt I'm wearing, World Vision. I actually did that last time. No. Actually, I got another one. Cigar Society. Was it a cigar line? Oh, fuck. God damn it.
Hold on.
Hold on a second. They sent me some cigars, and I want to give them a proper shout out.
And shout out Scotch Bonnet,
IG
Jamaican food
Cigar
restaurant.
Society _ATL.
Damn, you gonna take mine like that?
Hey, you brought it up.
Salute.
I want to look
Go
it
ahead,
up.
go ahead, bring it up.
I mean, you know all the stuff, bro.
You
just
took
gave
the
me the
picture of the
card.
business card.
You gave me the card, bro.
didn't
And I just
actually
followed
have-
them. I'm trying
All
to help
right,
you out.
So on Instagram, they're Cigar Society _ATL. They're actually a mobile cigar, like kind of like a lounge or cigar supplier. They will mail you your cigars, so you don't ever have to come in. So perfect for COVID times. I don't know if I should say anyway. They'll sell anything you need. All right, including the
Pharmaceuticals.
no from
What are you
Cuba.
hinting at?
The
Okay.
Fidel
Cubanos.
Castro.
Because you can have them, but you can't technically sell them.
So, exactly.
So
It's
they
one of
might
those
sell
things that-
something adjacent to Cuba, but I'm sure they can help you if you need help with the other thing. So
I brought some Cubans back from Mexico last year.
that's amazing, man.
Yeah, it was.
I like that.
They didn't check me at all.
We know what is coming here, but don't worry about it.
Straight up.
It'll be all right.
But anyway, y'all, thank you so much for joining us again on another episode of the Where's My 40 podcast. Don't forget to subscribe to Apple Podcasts, Spotify, YouTube, wherever you get your podcast from. By the way, give us 5 stars. If you give us 4 stars, we're inclined to think you hating.
Thumbs up.
You dig? So
Five.
let's get up out of here, y'all. Boop. Y'all be safe.